Hey, it's Ty and welcome back to my channel. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I ran out of storage, but my fourth book is Why Men Love. I don't know if YouTube is going to ban me for that. Not ban me, but I don't know. YouTube be doing too much. But oh, there's makeup on my book. This book is From Doormat to Dream Girl, A Woman's Guide to Holding Her Own in a Relationship. Now, when I was looking at this, I was like, oh, this must be for like women who want to be in a relationship with men or whatever. But I feel like when I was reading this, I feel like this most definitely can apply, like in my personal life, this most definitely can apply to relationships, friendships, family, random people that you interact with on a daily basis. This is like about self-love or just self-confidence. This book I actually found from TikTok. I feel like most of my books I found from TikTok. When I had TikTok, I don't have it anymore, but when I did, I feel like this book will low-key hurt your feelings. This book will set you right. This book will get you right. But I actually probably, since I haven't read much, I am going to share what I have so far from my notes about let's see, because there are a lot of like theories, scenarios in here that you can read from, and you know, it will like kind of help you, I guess, if you're a visual learner or whatever you want to call it. But let me see if I have good notes in here. Okay, so this one I actually did see, and it says attraction number 5. Oh wait, I don't like this one. Okay, actually, I guess you can do that. I feel like this can apply to friendships as well, or just even like family. It says, if you start off dependent, it turns him off, but if it's something he can't have, it becomes more of a challenge for him to get it. So I guess this is more like of a chase to, what's it called? Oh, I don't chase, I attract kind of thing. I feel like this also, but if you're into manifesting, because I am, that's something you can look into. But one thing I did highlight for my notes, I said that I liked, it says, again, it isn't about learning how to play the game, it's about understanding human nature and behaving accordingly. This goes back to what I was saying about being emotionally intelligent, being empathetic, being sympathetic, not being pathetic, that's for sure. Yeah, I feel like also there's another book I do want to talk about that I feel like this will go hand in hand with, but honestly, since I did not read much of this book, there's really not much I can say besides the fact that I think so far it has been helpful for me, and I do enjoy reading it, because this book low-key be hurting my feelings, because I see some of the like characteristics of the people they're describing in the book, which is named Sherry Argoff. Though I see, it kind of hurts me because I'm like, dang, I never thought I'd be one of those girls. Turns out I was. But the last book I actually would like to introduce is The Art of Seduction. This is a book I have not read yet, by Robert Greene. I feel like everybody should know Robert Greene. Also, subscribe to his channel, because he actually talks about his books on his channel, which I think is very helpful, because some of y'all, you know, lack a little comprehension. Oh wait, some of y'all lack comprehension, even though I was a little mean, but some of y'all lack comprehension, so he will most definitely explain his books to you. But this book is called Art of Seduction. I also want to get the 48 Laws of Power, I believe. That's the first book I ever read, or I ever saw from him. I haven't read that book yet, and I haven't gotten it, but I was trying to like which one, and I was like, let me get the Art of Seduction. I feel like this book, from what I'm guessing and what I've read from like the back, is about attracting things in life, not just attracting men or women or whatever, but attracting, kind of like manifesting, but just attracting new opportunities. Like, who doesn't want to be attractive? Who doesn't want to, and not just in a physical way, but your mindset. Who does not want to have an attractive mindset? People are like, oh yeah, she's so attractive, but I'm not talking about the way she looks, you know? Obviously that's not the main important thing, but I feel like brains is way more important than beauty. Now if you have both, double whammy, woohoo, good for you. But I will do another book review when I finish reading this. When I finish reading both of these, I will give an update on these, and also want to have some other books, but also when I finish these books that I talked about earlier. So now that I am done with that, okay, let me get out my notes, sorry. So now that I went over my book recommendations, which I think obviously was a good list, a good selection, if I would say so myself, but I would like to talk about YouTubers as well that I watch for, you know, not help, but like inspiration for self-growth, self-love, all of that. So I feel like most of y'all, if you've seen her on TikTok, because I would see her videos and she'd be yelling at me. She'd be yelling at me. But her name is The Wizard Liz, yes. And she, honestly, she's amazing. In my opinion, she's amazing. I love her content. I love her videos so much. So I honestly would recommend her. Another person who's really good with, you know, telling you to boss up, be your own woman. Also, I would like to say this video is obviously for all genders, all people, but mainly my content, I would say, is mainly for women. But at the same time, I don't mind men watching, because, you know, y'all can learn a little thing or two too, if I don't say so myself. Another person I would like to say is Leah Alexander. I believe I just watched one of her videos earlier. I just love everything about her. Her videos, she will get you right. She's kind of like the Wizard Liz, but honestly, I love her because she's a black woman. And she's only, I think she's 22, 23. So she's literally around my age. So like, it's kind of nice to see someone so grown, so put together, so independent. It's just nice to see that. So I think, yeah, she's young. She's very young. So like that, if you're around that age, I would say watch her. Even if you're older, watch her. She's a good YouTuber. Another one so this is something I saw on TikTok a while ago called the Let Them theory. That video I saw was just about, you know, literally just let things flow, let things happen. That also goes back to, you know, the power of assumption. Stop assuming. Just stop. But yeah, her name is called Mel Robins, and she talks about the Let Them theory. She also talks about a lot of other stuff. I haven't really watched any of her other videos besides the Let Them theory, but I am still subscribed. Someone's definitely need to get into that. Another person is, I don't know how to say her last name, but I know her name is Vickita. I think I actually went and put these in the description box. But her name is Vickita, and she also talks about leveling up, being the best version of yourself. I love her content as well. Now, I don't really watch much of her videos. I do mainly stick to the Wizard Liz and Leah Alexander, but most of them are pretty much the same content, but the way they, I don't know how to explain this. I guess the way they put their content is just a different way, and I love it. But yeah, that was my book recommendations for the day. I hope y'all enjoyed this. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I will answer. If you have any suggestions for videos, that would be amazing too. You know, I'm down to do whatever content y'all like. Well, let me not say that. But, you know, book recommendations, if you want more of those, just let me know. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.